Всем доброго времени суток, меня зовут Виктор, и это Sedeus Games, и мы продолжаем проходить Greedfall. Так, что у нас тут надо сделать? Найти Эссельт в Драйсе. Эссельт у нас здесь прям.
Siora, Asir, always with your new friends. Bertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
Deirdre requested that I ask for your clan's help. She intends to attack a camp of the Ordo Luminous to set free their prisoners.
The Ordo Luminous?
It's the name of the Inquisition. The Red Suns, if you prefer.
The Sol Lasher. I see. What have they done this time?
They're still trying to convert your people by force. Those who do not accept the Enlightened are taken to this camp where they are tortured and killed if they keep resisting. Deirdre needs more warriors for this attack.
The Gaius Rad have been deeply weakened by our defeat against the Lions.
Deirdre told me that you were in her debt.
I am, but she's asking a lot more than what we owe. Our clan might not survive this battle.
By fighting alongside Deirdre, you will strengthen your alliance with her. And if some other settlers were to attack you, she would surely come to your rescue.
You are not wrong. If there's a risk we might become even weaker, we need her support. I will gather my warriors and talk to them. Did you want anything else?
Нет.
Thanks. Goodbye, Assad.
Gaius Rad, Deirdre and her Sengedin Anadas will fight against the Sol Lasser, who torture and kill our brothers. She's asking us to fight alongside her, to set our people free and stop these monsters. Shall we rise to her call?
Our spears will rise in defense of our people.
Then it is done. Let's raise our spears and leave for battle. You can leave with a peaceful mind. My warriors will fight alongside yours and Deirdre's. We will meet near the camp of the Sol Lasser.
Сол Лессер, и где это? Так, где там переход был? Пойдем наваляем святошам немножко. Так. И где это? Отправляйтесь к месту встречи на полянке. Где полянка-то? Ну, где-то здесь. Указывают сюда. Так, ну-ка. Полянка. Ага, походу полянка откроется, когда я туда перейду. Так, что там здесь по лагерям? Рядом есть лагерь у Ведрайса. Ведрайса, Красный лес. Лагерь у Ведрайса. О, так, Ласку, иди-ка перекури. Ты нам не интересен. Так, мы возьмем с собой метательницу гранат. Составить группу. Васку. Ага, отлично. Сиора, Курт, Альфа, подтвердить и выйти. Нас будут все издалека кидать. Подхиливать там будут. Что? Кто? С кем? С кого? Против кого воюем? А, понял. Быстро и эффективно уничтожил все, что было живое. Побежали. Опять, да что же вас столько много-то? Что-нибудь охраняли тут в пещере? А, охраняли раньше. Я этот сундук забрал уже. Блин, а сколько у вас тут собралось? Ну ладно, давай. Кучку соберитесь. Дрянь. А, так вас можно и так убить, даже не применяя свою экстра способность. Так, это я возьму. Где он тут еще был? Это я возьму. И побежали. Грибочков возьмем. Ну и чё, и куда идти, блин? Аж сюда! Охереть. Ща мы с Витошем лицо-то пообломаем слегка. Это же надо на священную полянку подняли руку.
We're almost at the camp of the Solasser. Should we wait here for the moon to rise?
Yes, let's.
There you are. And I see that you have brought the guy's rad with you.
We could not let the Sengedin Anadas take all the glory.
I wouldn't expect anything less of you. Ezeld, daughter of Bladnid.
Our objective is located beyond this cliff. The Inquisitors are not expecting us. We have the element of surprise. Let's make good use of it.
We will be as discreet as a group of Dosentats. They won't hear us coming.
Let's find a vantage point to get a better overview of this fort.
So, this is the place where my people are being tortured. I hope we're not arriving too late.
Most of their troops seem to be outside, as if they sense we are coming. The prisoners are most likely inside, in some basement perhaps. And it seems as if there are some in the right wing as well.
In that case, the toughest fights will take place outside. That is where I want to be.
We must strike quickly if we want to make good use of the element of surprise.
Have you thought about how you'd want us to conduct this assault?
We are behind the camp where there are fewer guards. Getting inside will prove less troublesome from this side. We will conduct two near-simultaneous assaults. The first larger group will attack from the front to cause chaos in the enemy ranks. As for me, my companions and I will get inside the building from the back and sneak into the basement. We will set as many prisoners free as we can and use the opportunity to search the building. Once you have eliminated the troops in front of the building, focus on the right wing.
Good. This way we'll attack them from two sides simultaneously.
We will conduct the first assault, and then we will go back to intercept the ones who run away.
Excellent idea. Are you ready for the assault?
When it comes to setting our brother free, we are always ready.
In that case, conduct the assault as soon as you're in position.
Войдите в лагерь с тыла. Обязательно... Ага. Уровень, это хорошо. Не обязательно стелс. Вот как бы что-то не хочется мне стелс. Так, тречка. Ну, это докурим. Так, что мы будем качать? Силу либо ловкость? Сила, ловкость. Сила, ловкость. Тяжелое двуручное оружие. Двуручное оружие. Тяжелое двуручное оружие. То есть мне еще и двуручки прокачать надо, чтобы этот меч взять. Блин, ну он реально мощный. А вот чем отличается? Это, допустим, здесь выработка ярости, расход ярости, оглушение. Тут огромная сила оглушения. Но тут надо ловкость 5, а как бы тут сила 4. Пробивание брони. Тут физический урон, выработка ярости плюс 1, да? Но 5 это гораздо больше, чем 4. Да, наверное, я пойду в силу. Возьму эту косу забавную. Так, что у нас тут? Что у нас тут? Тут я прокачал говоруна, тут я прокачал интуицию. Энергичность. Позволяет преодолевать некоторые препятствия, где требуется удерживать равновесие. Хорошая штука, кстати. Наука. Позволяет делать простые зелья и хрупкие стены разрушать. Тоже полезная штука. Взлом. Вражеских ловушек. Но ремесло тут нафиг не надо. Энергичность. Увеличивает максимальное количество боеприпасов. Чуть быстрее восстановить здоровье, магическую энергию вне боя. Чуть быстрее. Та-та-та. Давайте науку прокачаем. Так, я надеюсь, мне по стелсу идти не надо. Такие стоят, главное, в другую сторону даже смотрят. Пацаны, вы чё? Враг здесь. О, он выжил, прикинь. Офигеть, они выжили. Так.
Let's hurry and reach the prisoners before the Inquisitors kill them all.
Но в этой игре понятия времени нету, поэтому все замечательно. Я просто буду неспешно все делать. Так, возьми. Хорош. Сейчас мы все осмотрим для начала. Все украдем, что можно украсть. И теперь пойдем внутрь.
Let's find the keys to these cells.
Так, а тут у нас что? Журнал учета пленников. Здесь содержится краткое описание пленников с их приблизительным возрастом, без имен, но с указанием методов, которым к ним применялись. Также отмечено, уверовали ли они или вернулись к свету. Последних намного больше, чем первых. Уверовали, либо вернули к свету. То есть их завалили просто. Понял.
Locked. Wait here for now. We're still fighting outside.
Ну-ка, отойди. Такие сидят. Это то есть... Значится, здесь пыточная камера, да? Пленники не скованы цепями, и здесь висят инструменты, которыми тупо можно вскрыть дверь и убить охрану. Гениально! Это просто гениально. Не, серьезно, это лучшие моменты. Повар, здравствуй. Так. Где здесь у нас поварятки, поварятки. Пацаны, драться будем? Пришли к святошам, устроили небольшую резню у них. Так, взять все. Список инквизиторов, допущенных в секретный лагерь. В тетради, предназначенной, скорее всего, для стражей, перечислены имена всех инквизиторов, имеющих право на посещение секретного лагеря. Среди прочих указано имя отца Клавдиуса. Остальные имена вам неизвестны, но представительница Корнелия наверняка ими заинтересуется. Отлично. Чем мы тут, блин, устроим? Так, где я был, где я не был? Тут я был, наверху я не был, да, еще? А это куда выход? Ага, заперто.
That was the last of the Inquisitors. The fort is safe now.
Учетная книга Ордена Света. Здесь перечислены все расходы Ордена Света, в том числе расходы на организацию и содержание секретного лагеря.
We're done here. Let's lend a hand to our allies outside, as there are still some prisoners there.
Дум-дум-дум-дум. Так, я всех убил, там всех убил. Тут что, казармочка есть какая-то? Может, здесь кто сидит? Да. О, тихо, собрать. Все, собрать, забрать. Это забрать. Угу. Стальной короткий меч. Так, и чё? Освободите пленников. А где они? Здесь, что ли? А, точно. Подобу.
These prisoners have been dead for days. There's no one left to set free. Let's get out of here.
Так, всех убили. Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй. Какой ужас. Так. Слушай, я тоже хочу огненное оружие. А почему мне никто не дает? Ну-ка. Сюда можно зайти? Не, нифига. Какая-то странная шахта, в которую зайти нельзя. Так, что тут у нас? Оттуда я, по-моему, начинал, да? Ага. Побежали.
How did the battle go for you?
We prevailed. Your plan was good on Almanawi.
Congratulations. And we were able to set the prisoners free. They were completely exhausted, but alive.
Do not worry. We will bring them back to Vedluk, so their wounds can be treated. You have shown bravery and righteousness. I will not forget it. I hope to see you in the village again soon.
Все? Сообщить председательнице об успехе. Председательница, я там, короче, ваших воинов проигнорил. Совершенно. Так, а где мой лагерь? Подожди. Где-то был лагерь. Лагерь был, вот лагерь. Лагерюк. Резиденция де Садре. Погнали. Так, никто с вами поговорить не хочет? Не хочет. Ну и ладно. О, кстати, у меня здесь, по-моему, какой-то квест был с кем-то тут потрещать еще. По-моему, если я ничего не путаю... Не, это не то. Во, поговорить с Домициусом в Сан-Матеусе. Ну, это потом, ладно. Поговорим с Домициусом. Это уж основной квест. Как раз он здесь стоит.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Тут нет. А Петрусе. Кто такой Петрус? Ну-ка.
You seem to know Father Petrus well. What can you tell me about him?
He is a brilliant man, a missionary, who always favors cunning and diplomacy over force. He has traveled to many countries to bring the light and gain support. He is also an ambitious man who has long hoped to become a cardinal, but I'm sure he will fervently bring you all the spiritual support you may need.
We managed to dismantle the Ordo Luminis's camp, Your Eminence. And while we were there, we gathered proof of their exactions.
Domitius, you will have to answer for the actions of your order on this island.
Your Eminence, I assure you that...
Enough. There will be an investigation. I hope that I will not discover that you were involved in this matter. In any case, you will have to explain your inability to control your own men. But please continue, Your Excellency. I was told that the Guard did not participate in the battle in the end.
Indeed. Queen Deirdre and her clan led the assault with my help.
I thought I had made myself clear. Our troops should have dismantled that camp. Now the natives are going to think that Thélème is full of torturing monsters. How can we ever hope to live in peace with them now? I expected better of you, Your Excellency, but you chose to exclusively serve the interests of the congregation.
Ну да. А что тут такого? Так, сообщите Дедре об освобождении пленников. Сейчас сообщим, погоди. Децимус, это ты ж Децимус?
Yes?
I believe you have a few problems with the Nauts who reside in the port.
We have problems with all matter of heretics, my son. And of course the pagan Nauts would be among them. They are very secretive, and have all sorts of strange rituals that they keep to themselves under cloak of mystery. The sorcery they employ to guide their ships is drawn from nature, just like the sorcery used by the natives. And to top it all off, and this is where it stings, we suspect them to be at the origin of the Malachor.
Whatever do you mean? How?
Have you ever once crossed paths with a Naut suffering from the Blood Plague? Why are they spared? The only logical reason is that they are at its origin, calling upon various cursed rituals. It's as simple as day. I am certain that we will find clues of their rituals and their pagan idols in their stockhouses in the port.
Very well. Let's just agree that these rumors need to be verified.
Anything else?
Ага, то есть и нафты виноваты, и островитяне виноваты. Ясненько, понятненько. Так, что у нас по квестам дальше? Лагерь Урносвета. Так, сообщить Дедре о освобождении пленников. То есть она об этом не знает, что ли? Это как вообще? Что за бред? Мы же вроде как с ней вместе освобождали пленников. Так, где-то тут был торговец. О, прям он был. Отлично. Come closer. Да, купить. Что у тебя есть? Ржавая короткая алебарда. Ну нахер она мне надо? Стальная рапира. Я вообще что носить могу? Кольцо. Кольцо у меня есть уже. Епископский шлем. Узорчатый шлем. Поношенный шлем. Офицерская инквизиторская кераса. Блин, вот можно было бы это, как это, выносливость 2. А, еще и выносливость на эту херню надо. Блин, броня из телемы. Старая кожаная накидка. 120. Выносливость 3 нужно. 400 стоит, да? Так, ладно, будем знать. Так, здесь ничего. Бастара ботинки из телемы. Цепь инквизитора. Магический взрыв урон. Плюс 60. Я магическим взрывом часто пользуюсь. Но у меня сопротивление ко всему. У меня там крутейший амулет. Плащ из телем уплотненный. Тоже не особо надо. Так, ладно. Сильное зелье магии. Купить. Сильное зелье здоровья. Надо здоровье купить. Зелье тумана, ярости, мощи, зелье магии. Купить. Зелье здоровья купить. Так, продать. Стальной короткий меч. 330, абордажная сабля. Узорчатый боевой молот. Пистолеты. Полированный. Ну, это надо будет еще проверить, что мне там моим соратникам можно напялить. Да, там. Свет хранит, как всегда. Ну-ка. Клеймор лейтенанта. Что-то новенькое. Ржавая короткая алебарда. Еще один клеймор. Кольцо божественного света. Оглушение больше. Чем у меня? Расход ярости больше. Так, что? Поношенный пациент. Шлем. Шапка. А где эти островитян наборы? Чё нету? Какие-то лабуда есть. Капитанский камзол. Ох ты! Красивый парадный кафтан. А какой петушара такой весь будет, весь блестящий. Так, ладно, что здесь тут есть? Цепь инквизитора. А, ну это, короче, это, которая продавалась, там здесь продается. Так, зелье магии. Сильное зелье магии купить. Сильное зелье здоровья купить. Так, пожалуй, на этом и хватит. Погнали отсюда. Ну, это какая-нибудь шапка под костюмчик под мой. Это у меня костюмчик туземца, а шапка какая-то дурацкая.
What do you seek?
I have come to tell you that we have taken care of the Inquisitors and set the camp's prisoners free.
You thought we weren't capable of fighting the Soul Lesser and of freeing our people?
That's not it. I thought it was my duty to inform the woman who represents Teleme here of the situation. She's the commander of the Soul Lesser, and she was furious when she heard about their actions. She made a point of punishing them herself, and of having your people set free as a token of good faith.
I understand. She's proven a respectable queen. And you have proven an ally. I thank you for your help on Almanawi. From now on, you have our gratitude and our trust. From this day forward, you are a garant of our clan.
Да я и так уже гарант. Еще репутации накинули. Офигеть.
I need to be going.
Quawalem seg.
Куала, да, куала, вала, вала. То есть мне репутацию раз дали, и потом еще раз дали репутацию. Отлично. Значит, это идеально. Правда, с телемой просрал, но фигня. Так, что дальше у нас? Дополнительные сведения. Профессор и несовершенный рай. Это у нас Юстиниус сам. А где этот Юстиниус сами? Чисто где-то здесь. Лагерь у Эдема. А, я там был, да. Был. Они тут вместе с студентами живут, типа.
What an astounding place.
Да вообще.
My mother told me about this place. She said that the village was devoured by the houses of the sons. How could their chief accept this?
All that's left to do is to find Father Justinius.
Они тут храм строят. Высокий, кстати. Здорово.
Father,
I'm glad to see you, my child. What can I do for you?
the Mother Cardinal has asked me to investigate the theft of these tablets you discovered.
That's excellent news. The loss of the tablets is a catastrophe. We have to find them at all costs. If you want to learn more about these tablets, you should go ask Sister Eugenia. She supervises the theologians who discovered them, and were also guarding them. You should find her a bit further in the village, with her colleagues.
Who are the suspects of this theft?
The heretical brutes of the village of Vedlug most likely had a hand in this. They must have wanted to please the demons they worship by stealing the holy word from us.
How could they have learned of the tablet's existence?
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power. Unless one of the natives living in the village innocently mentioned them. They are so naive. Either way, I am certain that the heretics are involved in this matter.
I must
Ну,
leave.
ладно.
Goodbye.
May the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
I wonder how my people could accept the priests settling in their home like this.
It all seems a bit too convenient. If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The theft of the relic is probably not a coincidence.
Так, у нас сколько? Два места, куда пойти. Одно здесь. История демо, узнать больше истории. Ну, подожди, а что я и у него могу узнать историю демо? Ну, давай узнаем. А расскажи мне про Эдем.
Father,
I'm glad to see you.
Так, создание
tell
деревни
me
Эдем.
about how you created this village.
We did not create it from the ground up. It was built around an existing native village. The islanders called it Vigsenegad, which translates to the village of the old sage. We saw it as a sign. The natives had probably chosen this name in memory of Saint Matthias, and everything here fit the description of Saint Lucius. The discovery of the tablets proved us right. So, we decided to rebuild our Eden here, in the spirit of peace and harmony which is described in the scriptures.
Why share this village with the natives?
To replicate and resume the work of our founder, of course. If he came here and managed to convert the natives, then it is our duty to do the same thing. By living side by side with them, it is much easier for us to pass on our teachings.
How well do you get along with the natives who live here?
Very well, of course. Especially since those who opposed our presence left.
Left? To go where?
Oh, to other villages, I imagine. Does it even matter? Those who stayed are on the path of enlightenment. Some of their legends must have been about Saint Matthias. That helped to convince them.
And how well have neighboring villages welcomed you?
With some reluctance, to be perfectly honest. So, we sent them missionaries. There are still frequent conflicts with the village of Vedlug, a highly violent village of heretics. But the other villages, the more peaceful ones, are slowly starting to listen to the sacred word.
There are no Onol Manawi and no warriors here either. Did they all leave?
Perfect harmony takes time, my child. I have no doubt that one day we will manage to convince your kind to convert. But, in the meantime, we must settle for the miracle of great coexistence that this place already represents. Nobody thought we could live side by side with your people. And yet...
I must leave you. Goodbye.
May the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
Так, значит, что такое узнать больше истории Дема? Жилище Лера. Брат Вергилиус, сестра Евгения, брат Каспарус.
I am busy. If you have questions, go see Sister Eugenia. She's our supervisor.
О, главный гад по всей радости. Так, ты кто?
Do you have any ideas about who stole the tablets?
Some of the village savages helped us during the search. Perhaps they are behind all of this. There was a particular woman who seemed to want us to be there. I don't remember her name, though.
Hello. The Mother Cardinal asked me to help you find the tablets that were stolen. Can I ask you some questions?
Of course. But hurry, I have a lot to do.
До того, как я к тебе подошел, ты просто стояла и впялилась в пустоту.
I talked to Father Justinius. He told me that you were supervising the theologians here.
Indeed. It is under my supervision that the research on Saint Matthias is conducted.
Whom do you suspect of being the thief?
Alas. I'm afraid there are many suspects. These tablets are priceless relics. Some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit. The heretical natives of Vedlug may have wanted to take them away from us. Or it could have been vengeance by those who had to leave the village.
Where were the tablets the night they were stolen?
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. We intended to bring them to San Matthias later. But first, we wanted to examine them in order to obtain as much information as possible. You can go and take a look in the shack if you want to. But I couldn't find any traces of forced entry.
I imagine someone was keeping watch over them.
Of course, we took turns guarding the shack. But some of us can't have taken the task that seriously. If I remember correctly, it was Brother Virgil who was guarding them that night.
Well, thank you for these pieces of information.
I am the one who should be thanking you. Especially if you managed to retrieve the tablets for us.
The Mother Cardinal told me that this village had been developed on the basis of St. Lucius's writings. Are you one of the theologians who helped in its creation?
Yes. I was sent here to confirm that this place is indeed the one described in the writings, and then I stayed.
What was the reaction of the natives when you arrived here?
Most of them were not in favor of us living amongst them. They were afraid we might chase them out of their own village. And there were even more protests once we started talking about searching for traces of Saint Matthias. I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their raised stones and other places of superstition.
Were there any confrontations with the natives?
Yes. The warriors of the village attacked us. The Ordo Luminous actually had to intervene. The Inquisition managed to make them run away. The islanders tried to attack again with the support of Vedlug, but we stood our ground. And when Lur, the chief of the village, finally accepted our presence, things calmed down.
Thank you. This information will certainly prove to be useful. Thank you. I will let you work.
Так, кто тут Вергилий? Это ты, что ли, Вергилий? Брат Каспарус. Ты Вергилий? Ага, точно.
Greetings. Desade. I am handling the investigation into the theft of the tablets. Sister Eugenia told me to talk to you.
I'm Brother Virgil. What would you like to know?
According to your colleague, you were the one in charge of guarding the tablets on the night of the theft. Is that right?
Indeed.
What can you tell me about that night? Did you hear or see anything?
No, nothing in particular. The night was quiet, and then the morning after, we saw they were gone.
Someone had to enter the shack to steal the tablets. How did that happen?
I have no idea. The door was closed in the morning, and the lock was intact.
What can you tell me about that night?
No, nothing is. I have.
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Not really. What I can tell you for sure is it is not one of us.
Well, Sister Eugenia did tell me that the tablets were priceless.
Of course. But our motivation is not the lure of profit. All that matters to us is their value as proof, not the money we could make out of them.
Do you think the culprit could be a native?
Well, since none of us did it, it seems obvious. There aren't many other settlers around here, and the natives knew of the existence of these tablets before we found them. They were attached to them too, in their own way.
They are the ones who led you to them.
Well, we conducted the research, but they helped us find where they were hidden. Some inhabitants of the village are still giving us a hand with our work.
Well, thank you. I will investigate where the theft took place.
As you wish. But you won't find anything there. And why does it matter, anyway? There were witnesses to the discovery of these tablets. We have all the proof we need. And that's all that matters.
What do you mean?
Now we can prove Saint Matthias lived here. Our actions on this island are justified. To keep rummaging the way Sister Eugenia does will only create more tension with the natives.
I was not expecting a theologian to say such things.
Вот и
Have you
мотив.
been in Eden for a long time?
2 months, approximately. Back then, there were still some pagan natives in the village. I joined Sister Eugenia's team with some of my colleagues, so we could give them a fresh outlook on things. We arrived straight from Ptolemy, hoping to study some new texts. But once we were here, I understood that my real mission was with the islanders. We must bring the light to this island.
You talked about a mission with the natives. What did you mean by that?
I may be under the command of Sister Eugenia here, but my superior is Bishop Domitius. Our mission is to banish pagan cults and convert the entire population to the light. The island belongs to Saint Matthias, and therefore to Ptolemy, since the god of light offered it to our founder.
You have a very unique way of seeing things. I doubt everyone accepts it. How are your relations with the natives?
When I arrived, we were still trying to obtain information from them about Saint Matthias, but they were very reluctant to give us any answers. We were also trying to educate them. Our attempts eventually made some of the inhabitants of the village react badly. Most stubborn against our teachings, the warriors, and the marked. The ones the natives call the Onomanawi. They eventually left, and it has proved nothing but a blessing for us. I would like to go back to work now, if you don't mind.
Of course. I will leave you to your work. Goodbye.
Я же говорю, это гад местный. Типа, мы нашли скрижали, а в скрижалях написано что-нибудь другое. Да. Ладно, продолжим это все расследование в следующей серии. На этом мы серию закончим. Не забывайте подписываться на канал, если вы еще не подписаны по какой-то непонятной мне причине. Комментируйте видео, задавайте вопросы. А на этом все. Всем пока.